want to have to go into the Walmart store to get it. You know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Cousin Charlie, you brought us in a case of how many?
Case of 12.
Where's your contacts?
I didn't run this morning.
You're not going to be me anymore, I guess. He don't want to be me anymore. Hey, that was a great video Kathleen put out yesterday about Derek Godwin, our good buddy.
I don't think
No, my good buddy.
You're still private.
Am I?
He's your buddy.
What the
He's
hell's
my
going
buddy.
on?
Hold on, just keep going.
I can't.
Now you're public.
I don't know if it'll just transfer over, though.
Well, hold on.
Hey, don't get mad. We're trying to have a good morning. Don't get all hook on.
I don't get mad.
Get a hook over here. Get green face.
I think
Okay, you are live.
Can you see me?
Yes.
Are you sure?
I'm the viewer.
Yeah.
I don't see.
Hey, right there.
Are you lined up? Are you on as me?
There we go.
Hey.
Like, share.
Now, where is everybody?
They fixing to come.
Okay,
Yeah, there we go. There we go. We're having some technical difficulties.
We're bouncing back.
We're bouncing back, though. We don't stay down. That's the key to being in a good mood in the morning. Let me get this situated. Stephen Weather, hey, I could bring on the weatherman. Cousin Charlie. Are you doing that, Cousin Charlie? Now, do you know what you know? Are you guys going to share this?
I shared it.
The weatherman is in the house. I appreciate you being on here, weatherman. Cousin Charlie, we are all live in studio. Hey, weatherman, Cousin Charlie.
Hey.
Today, we're going to talk about on the morning grind. Hey, whenever my video sees you guys in there, that's if I want to bring you in on this video. One day we're going to do that. But this morning we're going to talk about how to guarantee you're off to a great start in the morning. How can you guarantee yourself you're going to be in a good mood? Okay? Because so many people, they wake up, they're grouchy. Kathleen, are you a grouchy person when you wake up in the morning?
I don't think. I roll and go.
Weatherman, are you grouchy in the morning? Who on here is a grouchy person in the morning? I ain't a morning bird. I need my coffee. I need my vodka. Cousin Charlie drinking vodka this morning. Ain't we, Cousin Charlie?
Yes, I called
Cousin Charlie.
Hey, you know what makes a morning great?
Tell us, weatherman.
Just call the weatherman.
Just call the weatherman. Hey, Chris and Nicole, are you ever in a bad mood in the morning? Tell us. I want to know. Are you in a bad mood in the morning?
My daughter is not a morning person.
I know some people, they allow something inside them to wake up mad. They wake up pissed off. What is wrong? How can you already be mad before anything's even happened to you?
You went to bed mad?
Maybe.
Well,
Yeah.
And you gotta eliminate all that stuff. It does not matter. Okay, so let me tell you how I wake up. You can't let any emotion affect you. You understand what I'm saying? You got not mad, just sleepy, Ella. Okay. One day we were leaving Florida, and whenever we were leaving, I was ready to get back home. Honestly, I think because maybe Notre Dame was playing on Saturday that, and Brittany I said, we're leaving. We're waking up at 4 o'clock, and we're leaving at 5. She's like, let's just wake up at 4:30. I'm like, what's the difference? You're going to be sleepy if it's 4 or if it's 4:30, if it's 5 or if it's 5:30. Let's get the hell out of here and get home.
So how was you, though? Don't sound like you were very happy.
That morning?
Yeah.
I was ready to go.
Okay.
I made my mind up. I'm ready to get back home. We'd been down there like 9 days. It was time to come home, and it was Saturday. That meant I had to be home by 2:30 Central Standard Time for the Notre Dame kickoff. But let me tell you, hey, are you on or is David on? Hey. Dave, are you really here with us? So I'm going to tell you the first thing I do to guarantee I'm in a good morning, or in a good mood in the morning. But it's the vodka, man. The vodka's, it's got me, Cousin Charlie. You put a little too much.
That's that Smirnoff.
Smirnoff. You put that Smirnoff in here.
You put Smirnoff in that Grey Goose bottle. That's what he did.
I'm not all here this morning. So here's what I do. I wake up every single morning at 4:50. I've moved it from 4:59 back to 4:50. I feel gooder about myself.
Gooder.
I feel gooder when I wake up and there's a 4. It gives me confidence. It lets me know other people are sleeping. I got a little pride about myself that I'm waking up early. The more you do in the morning, the more pride you develop, the more confidence you're going to have. So what I do, I get up. Okay, I get up.
For all those
he gets up at 4:50.
Get up if I made it clear, I wake up at 4:50 every single day except Sunday, and sometimes on Saturdays I get to sleep in. And And then I've made the decision already the night before, I'm going to the gym. I get out of bed, I pet Lucky, he comes in there, he sits beside me.
He's wagging his tail.
He's wagging his little tail. I read on the internet, I'm checking on a few things. I'm drinking my pre-workout. I leave every single morning at 5:36. I pass Kathleen every single day at some point where
what
she's
is Kathleen doing every single day?
She's running. I mean, I'm surprised if I do not see Kathleen.
Wow.
And I know it's her because she's lit up like a Christmas tree. She's got all these things. I can see her coming.
It's like when there's lights. That road closed.
She reminds me.
Neon.
Have you ever seen Spies Like Us? Whenever I can't remember, there's a scene that they're all lit up.
Yeah.
But that's how Kathleen is. She's all lit up. I can see her coming. I mean, she's like a moving Christmas tree coming down the road. So
Tommy's usually texting and driving.
I'm so what's the word I'm looking for? I'm narcissistic. I'm sitting there seeing who's looking at my Instagram stories. How many views we get? That's what I'm doing, driving in. Hope there's no police officers listening to us, following me around. So then I'm at the gym. Now on a scale from 0 to 10, my workout is probably about a 7. Okay? That's right. I mean, it ain't as good as it could be, but it's a lot better than what it would be if I didn't have Coach Rod Key. I wish you were on here, Rod Key. So that gives me a win in the morning every single day. I work out 6 days a week. I know I'm double chinned up and I look fat right now because I am fat. I weighed 222.3 this morning, by the way, for everybody that's keeping score. I've got to get under 210 pounds. So that's my win every single morning. I'll wake up early. What time?
4:50.
4:50. If you did not hear me say that earlier, I wake up. I pet Lucky. Looks at the computer. Every single day, I'm doing this. I know it sounds ridiculous, but my mornings are the same every single morning.
Yeah.
And look, if I duplicate the same morning over and over and over and over again, I'm not going to have a bad day or a bad morning. Okay? Every single day, I've already made my mind up. I'm going to have a good morning. Go to the gym. I'm feeling good about myself. That was my little win. How many of you people have your little win before 7 a.m.? Think about how my confidence is compared to somebody who wakes up at 7. Mm-hmm. Think about that. Then we go to the diner every single morning. Now I'm getting there about 7:05 because our workout's over at 7. I've got this down to the minute. I get there at 7:05, and then I'm around people that make me laugh. They're either making me laugh or they're giving me knowledge. Every single morning. Yeah. Wouldn't you say?
I agree.
I mean, it's me, Weatherman, Cousin Charlie, John Jones, John Jakes, Roy Frazier, our insurer back there, John Floyd. Hey, because of John Floyd, the average net worth at the table, the average is probably about $25 million.
Yeah.
Thanks to him. So I'm sitting around here and we're getting something out of it. I'm getting positivity because very rarely is anyone at that table complaining about how their life sucks. Are they?
No,
Usually it's always something that's enriching my life. Is that the correct terminology, cousin? You're a bread guy, Cousin Charlie. Enriching, does that mean you're getting something?
Just making it better.
Making it go, Cousin Charlie. Profound this morning, Cousin Charlie. Way to go, buddy.
Oh, we got another viewer just because we saw Cousin Charlie.
Cousin Charlie's Roy Frazier on there. I leave every single day at 7:35, and from there, I believe in mentors. Okay, I believe a mentor can make a difference in your life. Every single morning at 7:35, 7:36, somewhere in there, I call my good buddy Tim Dutton. Tim Dutton is one of my mentors. Mm-hmm. He helps me with my what I'm thinking. If I'm thinking stupid things, he's going to say in a nice country way.
How would he say?
Tommy? Well, he's just going to say, Tommy. Then he'll tell me, but I understand everything he tells me is out of love. So think about my morning so far. Everything is intentional. Everything is repeated every single day. So then I get home and I spend probably 15 minutes with Brittany Rene. Every single day, she's sitting there, we're talking about something. That helps my day, me giving her a little bit of time and attention before she goes and she works out. Then I get into the office. By the time I get into the office, I want y'all to be honest, okay? Kathleen, cousin Charlie, how often do I come in a good mood?
Every day, but the day you have to fly.
I come in every day, unless I'm flying, in a good mood. When I'm flying, I'm already probably drinking. I'm really not. Hey, everybody, I'm not drinking. Some of you probably are questioning if I'm really drinking or not. But a good time, I'm not drinking, okay? I really don't even drink that much, to be honest with you, because I want to be under 200 pounds. I don't think you can drink and be in shape. You can't optimize your health if you're drinking.
You know why?
Why?
Because you end up at the freaking IHOP.
Oh, our favorite navigator is on.
Lisa Progar, where are you? Did she say she had to do something this morning?
She's going to come in for just a little bit.
Yeah, she'll be a little late.
Okay, so what I've told you kind of my story. I want to get here and do this by 8:30. This forces me to do this every single day. It forces me to get in a good mood. Okay, so how do I do that? Number one, working out gives me confidence. You've got to do things, number one, that help build and maintain and protect your confidence. If I don't work out, I don't feel as good about myself. Right. Do you, Kathleen? I would ask these other two people.
I feel great.
But so whenever if you don't run in the morning, Kathleen, how do you feel?
I'm tired, actually.
Do you feel tired?
All day. I'm disappointed.
She's disappointed. Already. So when you're tired, you're disappointed. How's your confidence?
Low. Because I've already failed at the hardest thing.
You've already failed at something. That's right, because in your mind, you know you should be doing it. Yeah. You didn't. You've already failed at something. So that's what I do first off. Number two.
See, my mom always told me I was great, so it don't really matter. I just wake up great.
Okay. Well, weatherman, you might be reason number two. Okay. There's three things that were. Number one is your confidence. Okay. Number two is when my confidence or when something. I do believe confidence is the one thing that affects everything.
Sure.
So let's just say my confidence does take a bit. Let's just say if I cannot depend on what is most important, my confidence, something doesn't go my way, I force myself, listen, key word, I force myself into gratitude. Okay? Ooh. Now, Stephen, you probably have a lot of natural gratitude that keeps you in a good mood. So, Weatherman, this is your special. Tell me what you think about gratitude.
I mean, gratitude is something that is not for, it lifts you up. Anytime you can lift somebody else up with gratitude, you make a difference in somebody's life. You make a difference in their day. You never know what they're going through. And just a little bit of gratitude can change their day, could change their week, could sometimes even change their life.
How does it make you feel about you when you do something like that?
Man, it makes me feel like I'm on top of the world. It makes me feel important.
So what are some ways, Weatherman, where if things aren't going your way and you're looking around, you're kind of beating yourself up, what is the way gratitude could force you to feel a little bit better about yourself?
Man, when somebody gives me gratitude, it automatically goes into confidence. Mm-hmm. So once somebody tells me something when I'm down, and my wife is very good about it. She'll catch me on a down slope, and she knows exactly how to lift me up. She tells me how good I am. She tells me how encouraging I am. And so what it does, it automatically flips your mindset that fast.
Yes.
And so when it does that, it just changes my outcome. It changes my whole demeanor.
What are some tricks? There's somebody on here right now that needs a gratitude pick-me-up. Who needs a shot of gratitude? Tell me what's a way I can get a little shot of gratitude. I tell you one thing. You know, me and Brittany and Nicholas, I keep saying we're going to go do this. I think we need to go serve people that are not as fortunate, where we need to look at what they're dealing with.
We're actually doing that next week.
Who?
Me, Shawan, Tyrone.
Where are you doing it with, man? Now, why aren't we telling people to come out there and help us? Could we use more support? Do we need anything else?
I mean, yeah, but it's just literally about just going out there and making some chili and having something on a cold day.
See, we should do something to where one day we can affect somebody's life in a way that they haven't experienced in a long time. If you think about that, how do you think they feel? Because I do believe Murfreesboro is going to have there's going to be a homeless epidemic growing here. Yeah, more people are going to move here. That bridge over Broad, I do think that's going to attract people to go for shelter. Yeah, that will be shelter. That will be warm. It'll keep you away from rain. It's going to affect us. But just imagine if there was somehow, some way we could take them in for one day and make them feel special. So you don't do it for them. You're really doing it for how you feel about you, how you internalize your own life, how you reflect, and you say, man, I got it made. My life's pretty damn good. That's number 2. So if my confidence is affected, if I can't depend on my confidence to keep me in a good mood, the next thing I move on to is gratitude. And I force myself, what could my life look like? What should I be? Where could I be? What could have happened in my life? Hey, Jason Daniels, how you doing, friend? How's West Tennessee? What could my life have looked like? Something could have happened to all of us where our life went a different direction. What if I didn't have people like Tim Dutton in my life? Joey Richardson, John Jones, Michael Burt. What if I didn't have those guys in my life? What would my life be like? So that's the step number 2 I always go to. And here is something, I don't know why, but I'm just blessed to be the greatest. I'm just kidding. I am blessed I don't know why, but I'm blessed to always be a big picture thinker. So whenever I'm looking at a current situation where I think this sucks, I immediately look at the big picture. Well, how important is this shitty little situation really in the big picture? Right. It's just 1 minute that I got to get through. It's just 5 minutes that I've got to get through. Like this morning, we were planking. And I hate planks. Okay, so we're sitting there, and I'm talking to, hey, my buddy, Barry Tidwell, running for judge, by the way. And he was, the situation sucked, but it only sucked for like a minute or 30 seconds. Whatever situation I'm in, I just say, you know what? This sucks right now, but I'm going to get through it. At 35 years old, when I had to move in with my mama in that one little bedroom, that 12 by 12 prison I moved into for like 4 years to pay back all the debt, I always reflected upon my future. Is that no? That ain't making. Did that make sense? Reflected upon. I always lived in my future. I always said, you know what? I ain't always gonna live with my mama. She's gonna throw me out of here by the time I'm 40. I don't know how old I was when I moved out, but I had to live with my mom for 4 years. Think about how I could feel about myself. But because I thought about the big picture. Do you understand what I'm saying? Cousin Charlie, why are you so quiet this morning, man? Usually you're talking a lot more.
I'm just soaking on.
Do you know what the big picture looks like, Cousin Charlie? Have you ever experienced a time in your life to where the current situation sucks so bad you couldn't even think about the big picture?
Yes.
Tell me about it.
Well, career-wise, I wasn't really happy where I was at.
Well, let's not name any names.
Yeah.
I don't want a lawsuit on there, Cousin Charlie, but...
No, I wasn't reaching my potential where I was at.
Ooh.
I knew I could do more than what I was currently doing.
And Cousin Charlie, there is nothing worse than letting yourself down.
So,
Did you know that? Hey, when you let yourself down, that's a tough.
Yeah. So
real tough.
Started surrounding myself with other people.
Yep.
Eating breakfast with a certain group of people.
Which, hey, I was one of them.
You were?
Yeah, I think.
Gained about 25 pounds.
Yep.
But that helped me realize, hey, I don't have to stay where I'm at. And then start doing little things to get to the next step where I want to go to.
So your future should always think better about what's coming in your future. You should always force yourself. One day, my life ain't gonna suck.
Right. And I always
one
be
day,
grateful.
weatherman. Hey, well, hey, baby, hey, my Judge Tidwell, my good buddy. We got to gather support.
And always be
Judge
grateful
Tidwell.
for where you're at, because a lot of times, even in a bad or a tough time, it makes you who you're going to become or where you're going. So never look at the situation or the circumstance you're in as a failure. Always look at it as a growing experience. So when you move back in with your mama, there's so much you learned about yourself. First of all, you had somebody that cared enough about you that opened the doors.
That's right.
Then you had enough drive to pay back all that stuff and then to want to do something. So you learn so much in that particular time, and we forget about those things. We're always looking for the future, and we don't capitalize what we're in the moment. We do not do enough of that.
The problem is usually not the problem. The problem is usually your perception of the problem.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Ooh, you didn't know I was that smart, did you, Kathleen? Are you writing all this stuff down?
I am.
Am I writing a blog right now? So, hey, how long have I been going on? How long have we been going?
20 minutes.
All right, guys. Hey, the 3 things. Confidence. Barry Tidwell, every day your confidence should be high because we work out together. You get to hang around me. We get to, hey, your day should be better. Just kidding. Wake up every single morning. Wake up earlier.
What time?
What time do I wake up? 4:50.
Hey, best luck. He gets on the
4:50. I'm
computer.
pad
Leaves
lucky.
the house at 5:30.
I read. I'm usually reading something about Notre Dame. Then, as I drive into work, I'm reading my Insta stories. Okay, as I'm driving down the road, I catch up on all my social media. I'm reading. Who's looking at my Insta stories? Carrie Ann's here. I don't even know if you're on Instagram yet, Carrie Ann. You need to get up on Instagram. Judge Tidwell, you need to be on Instagram. I need my viewers up. Catch your confidence in the morning. Get up and accomplish something. Get a win in. Carrie Ann, I know you've started working out in the mornings. Number 2, force yourself into a gratitude state of mind. Gratitude. And number 3, always look at the big picture. Just because now sucks does not mean it's going to suck very long. And the more you're sitting there looking at your current situation, the longer it takes to get out. You've got to think about the future. You've got to think about the good times. All right, guys. Hey, every morning we come in. It's kind of like we want to be kind of like your little. I know some of you are going to drive to Nashville and you're going to listen to the radio, but hey, click over to us. Click over to us when them commercials come on. There is no telling what I might get, Cousin Charlie. Well, hey, one day we're going to talk about the CFC bunch on here, Cousin Charlie. Maybe you can recruit some.
Kentucky Fried Chicken?
Yeah, we're going to recruit some members over there. What do you think, Cousin Charlie?
We'll do it.
All right, everybody. Hey, how many of you have already made the decision, I'm going to be in a good mood today? Because changing your mind is the easiest decision you can ever make. It is so damn easy to tell yourself, I'm going to be in a good mood. So don't be one of those stubborn people like Weatherman's stubborn. Hey, you're so stubborn I can't even get you in the damn camera over there. Can't even get you in the screen. But don't be stubborn and convince yourself it's okay to stay in this good mood or this bad mood. I'm mad at this person. I'm going to allow them to imprison me to a bad day. It's up to you. Have a great day, friend. I hope you're smiling.